I'm going to call this meeting the Oskaloosa City Council to order. Today is Monday, April 3rd, 2023. We'll start with our invocation. Would you please pray with me? Heavenly Father, as we assemble here tonight, we're blessed to be meeting together. We ask for your guidance and blessing on our state and national leaders. Please bless them with a spirit of grace and cooperation as they work through many challenges. Tonight, we are here to do city business. We'll be paying for routine expenses of the city as well as the work of skilled professionals. We'll be holding hearings for budget and capital improvements, deciding on a pavement project that was bid more than expected, and considering the final passage of a zoning ordinance. These are all important considerations for the long-term future of our city. So we ask that you look down on those who have felt you're called to be in attendance. For the council members and staff, please bless us with quiet and considerate attitudes, well thought out deliberations, and ultimately decisions that are best for all concerned. We thank you for those in the audience and watching the broadcasts, the leaders of the businesses and organizations who have the vision and commitment to help our city, the countless volunteers who are motivated to help, and informed citizens who have given us the privilege of their trust and support. Tonight, we assemble to combine the talents that you've given us for the benefit of Oskaloosa. May the words of our mouths and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in your sight. Amen. Amen. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Almond.
Here.
Burnett. Caligari.
Here.
Comfort.
Here.
Drost.
Here.
Hermson.
Here.
Ocean.
Here.
First item we have up is the opportunity to swear in our newest police officer, Stephanie Nuno. And she was born and raised in Ottumwa, graduated from Ottumwa High School in 2020. Shortly after, Officer Nuno began her 2-year degree at Indian Hills Community College and graduated with her Associate of Arts in August of 2022. She has been employed at the Ottumwa Residential Facility, where she worked as a residential officer for a little over a year before being hired by the Oskaloosa Police Department. Nuno enjoys spending her free time with friends and family and enjoys being at the gym. Nuno is beyond excited to start her career with the Oskaloosa Police Department and have a chance to help the community. And so, Officer Nuno, would you please step forward? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Stephanie Nuno, do solemnly swear
I, Stephanie Nuno, do solemnly swear
that I will support and comply with
that I will support and comply with
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution and laws of the state of Iowa,
the Constitution of laws of the state of Iowa,
the charter laws and ordinances of the city of Oskaloosa,
charter laws and ordinances of the city of Oskaloosa,
the rules and regulations of the Oskaloosa Police Department,
the rules and regulations of the Oskaloosa Police Department,
the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics,
the law enforcement code of ethics,
and I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of my position as police officer
discharge the duties of my duties of police officer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard. Have a little something for you to sign here. Sign it right there.
Just up here.
Yep.
Nothing against her, but I'm excited about the dog. Yeah, welcome aboard. This is
Just before the meeting, Chief Bakey informed me that our drug dog Rocky has just graduated from training school. And so, if you would please inform us a little bit.
Come on in, guys.
all right. Woo.
So, as you know, a few months ago, you took a gamble on Rocky. Rocky was a rescue dog that we thought had some potential. So, Lieutenant Plum, with a pretty sizable donation from Barbecue for Badges here recently, has spent the last 2.5 weeks up in Forest City doing some training. So Rocky is a fully certified patrol and narcotics dog now, and we're pretty excited for that. So we've got Quest's old badge. Quest retired. Do you have any idea when? A few years back. Quest retired a few years back, and Lieutenant Plum never thought this badge would go to another dog, but we're going to kind of ceremonially present this badge to Rocky. So he's happy to meet everybody.
Yay.
Can he raise his right paw?
Right, Lisa, yeah.
Yes, here you go.
Just
Yeah,
take
there we
that.
go.
Just take nothing away from Stephanie, but the dog is so cute.
Enforce the law. So I know you wanted to see him. This was Rocky. It was
Come
a
over.
lot of fun training with him.
Oh, he's looking for dope.
Yeah.
You went to the attorney.
Some things can come out this meeting.
Adorable.
What?
Well, good job. That's awesome. That's great that he's...
Yeah, he's very friendly. Loves kids.
Don't be sniffing my bags.
Your bag. Rocky.
Lisa, you gotta watch her. She might have.
We're not sure. Come on.
Good job, Rocky. Good job.
That was a plant.
Great job.
Well done. Thank you.
So 2 fully certified canines now. Pretty exciting.
Very good. Thank you.
You don't mind on the dog?
Yep, absolutely.
Such a good looking dog.
And it was pointed out to me by the chief that in my excitement to swear in Officer Nuno that I skipped over the agenda item for community comments.
Yeah, purposely.
Yeah. We'll go back.
So, for community comments, this item is reserved to receive comments from the community for concerns whether or not they're included in the current agenda. The community is encouraged to speak before the mayor and city council, asked to keep statements brief, time limited to 3 minutes. Any questions are to be asked to the city staff, council members, or the mayor prior to speaking to the full council, so concerns can be properly researched and answered away from the meeting. Comments are to be directed to the mayor and city council only. Is there anyone who would like to speak tonight?
Well, good evening. I'm Mike Fisher. I'm the new superintendent at Oskaloosa Schools. Like 9 months. How long do I get to ride the new thing?
You're not.
3 years.
All the mistakes happen.
I just wanted to come in and say hello and just say hi. I've seen all of you obviously individually, but I want to thank them all. She's come to a couple of our board meetings. That means a lot to me, so I want to reciprocate the gesture and come in and just say hi. And I don't get to sit out here very often in the board council, so that's kind of cool. But I want to just tell you how awesome it's been working with the city staff, working with the mall, with Sean on development things, with the PD on everything, whether it's fun stuff or not fun stuff, like a swatting call. They're always there. They've been wonderful. And Marion, we've been working on some library stuff. So it's just been great working with everybody. And we're just our big thing is it's not a school, it's not a city, it's a community, and we're all about that. So I just want to thank you for everything. Say hello.
Very good. Thank you very much, Mike. Is there anyone else who would care to speak tonight? Okay, we'll proceed on then into the consent agenda. These are all items that are routine in nature. I didn't feel the need to call out anything in particular. Do we have a motion supporting the consent agenda?
Move.
Second.
Okay, discussion. Roll call, please.
Hermson,
Yes.
Ocean,
Yes.
Almond,
Yes.
Caligiuri,
Yes.
Comfort,
Yes.
Drost,
Yes. Okay, that passes. Moving on to the regular agenda. Item 1 is the resolution amending and certifying the fiscal year 2023 budget amendment. This is the time and place for a public hearing certifying the amendment. It amends the total revenue to $35,557,107. That's a decrease of $3,537,548, and it amends the expenses to $39,052,994, which is a decrease of $1,313,763. Our ending balance is now decreased to $495,887 to a balance of $24,775,010. Significant change is due to the timing of the Oskaloosa Early Childhood Education and Recreation Center and the receipt of the reimbursements, donations, as well as expenses for that project. So I'll open the public hearing. Is there anyone who would care to speak to this? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Do we have a motion of support for the budget amendment?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Motion.
Yes.
Almond.
Yes.
Calgery.
Yes.
Comfort.
Yes.
Drost.
Yes.
Hermson.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item B is to consider a resolution adopting the annual budget for the fiscal year 2024 and levying the tax. Let's see, this resolution sets the tax levy at $15.62,552. The total revenues, $39,670,203. Total expenses are $43,234,239. So the ending balance decreases $3,564,036 to a balance of $21,210,974. So we've been provided a spreadsheet showing all the revenues and expenses by funds. General fund decreasing $286,198. Road use tax is decreasing $320,829. Water department is increasing $586,091. Sanitary sewer decreasing $1,869,044 due to the early payoff of the SRF loan from 2018. And stormwater, it's increasing by $115,000. So the general fund figures do not include the backfill money from the state due to the business tax credit. So that's estimated around $215,000 in revenue that will structurally balance the budget, helping close the gap of expenditures exceeding revenue since fiscal year 2022. There's a chart that illustrates that. Deficit because of one-time types of expenses such as the CIP are okay if the reserve policy isn't compromised. I'll open the public hearing. Is there anyone who would like to speak to the annual budget? Seeing none, I'll close the hearing. Do we have a motion of support for the annual budget and levying the tax?
So moved. Second.
Okay. Any discussion?
I think it's important to note that the levy is going up, I believe, $132 per thousand from last year. But that is the same amount of relatively same amount that we're having to levy for the EMA 911 services. So, which is something new this year. We hadn't levied for it before, and outside of that, the levy's the same.
Any further comments? Roll call, please.
Almond.
Yes.
Calgery.
Yes.
Comfort.
Yes.
Drost.
Yes.
Hermson.
Yes.
Ocean.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item C, this is to consider a resolution adopting the City of Oskaloosa Capital Improvement Plan for fiscal years 2024 through 2028. Per Code of Iowa 384.15 sub 3, a city is required to hold a public hearing on its capital improvement plan before adoption of the plan. City Council met on January 16th of 2023, discussed the project's priorities and funding strategies during a budget session. The city is required to formally adopt a 5-year capital improvement plan subject to annual review and revisions. So I'll open the public hearing. Is there anyone who would like to speak to this? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Do we have a motion of support for the CIP?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion on it? Roll call, please.
Calgery.
Yes.
Comfort.
Yes.
Drost.
Yes.
Hermson.
Yes.
Ocean.
Yes.
Almond.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item D, this is to consider a resolution accepting the completion of the facade improvement project Phase 3 by Christner Contracting, and also approval of payments of $44,281.54 to CCI for retainage $1,298.59 to the Area 15 Regional Planning Commission, and a correction that was made just before the meeting, $2,817.50 to Curtis Architecture and Design for the final pay request. We've been provided below the documentation on substantial completion of the contract, construction, and the observation of the downtown facade improvement project from Curtis Architecture and Design. So there's a summary here in the agenda. Note that there are still some remaining grant administration work to be completed by Area 15 for the project. So there is the possibility of future invoices and a possible budget amendment. So anyway, do you have a motion or approval for this?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
I'd like to make one comment. I think that it's awesome to see that our city and also the business and building owners are willing to invest in the community, and I think that that has a lot of civic pride, so thank you for everybody's support on these projects.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of compliments that we're, when folks figure out I'm the mayor, they keep saying you have a wonderful town here, and I'm thinking I'm not bankrolling all of this. Yeah, it's very much a community thing. So, other comments?
What are you bankrolling? Sorry.
Roll call.
Oh, Joe, did you?
Oh, sorry,
I was
Joe.
just going to add to what they were saying. I had a couple of visitors out of state and one out of country and visited our downtown, and they really thought it was really attractive. They liked the bandstand. One of them said, yeah.
Roll call, please.
Comfort?
Yes.
Drost?
Yes.
Hermson?
Yes.
Ocean?
Yes.
Almond?
Yes.
Calgery?
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item E is a resolution approving an agreement with Mahaska County for a PCC pavement overlay project along Old Highway 163. So Mahaska County planned and bid the pavement restoration along Old Highway 163. The city confirmed that it would financially support it at its March 6th meeting. There were 4 bids received. The low bid came from Manats, being in the amount of $1,152,958.40. That's an increase of $206,933.40, almost 22% from the estimated cost. Engineer's estimate was $946,025. Of this amount, the city is responsible for an amount of $109,531.05. That's an increase of $19,659.05 from the council's previous affirmation on March 6th. Mahaska County would like to award the project as bid, but is seeking feedback from the city before proceeding due to the final bid being over the estimate. So do we have a motion to approve the agreement and pick up the additional cost?
Moved.
Second.
Discussion.
That road is trash.
That is very highly traveled road.
And
Yeah.
honestly, guys, I don't care if it's if it was 90,000 or if it's 109, it could have been 119. The county, I think the county's committed to doing this, and it's crazy if we don't proceed with it. I think a lot of traffic comes into town off of that road with Lacey Complex. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got a sign on 163 pointing to that road to go to the complex, it's pretty crucial.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Drost?
Yes.
Hermson?
Yes.
Ocean?
Yes.
Almond?
Yes.
Calgery?
Yes.
Comfort?
Yes. Okay, that passes. Item F. This is to consider an ordinance rezoning property in the vicinity of 212 2nd Avenue West from CC, commercial or community commercial, to DC, downtown commercial. So Gridco, the real estate holding company from Musco, applied to rezone their property in the vicinity of this area. The rezoning area includes the MCG building with the parking areas, part of Musco's parking area and building, the Penn Center Theater, Musco's facility shop, and adjoining vacant lots. Application states the request is to resolve split zoning on the Musco campus and that the DC zoning is more conducive regarding setbacks and site coverage. The summarized review findings we have listed, this being the third reading, I'll kind of speed through them, but it is consistent with the OSKI comprehensive plan. The DC district is more appropriate. If we're going to do it, that's the way to go. The zoning change is consistent with the existing land use patterns. It doesn't severely impact the traffic or the downtown character or the public facilities, and it doesn't constitute spot zoning. This is also worth noting that at the February 7th meeting, Planning and Zoning Commission held their public hearing and voted unanimously to recommend approval. And so the council has been following suit on that in this third reading. Do we have a motion of support?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Hermson,
Yes.
Oden,
Yes.
Almond,
Yes.
Calgery,
Yes.
Comfort,
Yes.
Drost,
Abstain.
Okay. That passes. That gets us to the end of the regular agenda. Items of reporting from city staff, city manager, anything?
Special guest tonight, Mike Fisher, superintendent. Thank you for being here. Mike has been a great partner.
Very good. Okay. City clerk, can you top that?
no, I'm trying.
Okay, city attorney.
Good job for me.
We appreciate working with Mike.
Opportunity to speak from city council members, things that you've had going on in the last quarter from various boards and commissions. This is typically a time, if there's anything that the rest of the council needs to know about, let us know. Lisa, why don't we start with you?
No today.
Okay. Joe? Okay. Charlie?
Nothing commission-wise, but I do want to take this moment real quickly to thank Chief Bakey. From the school district side, I don't think it's any secret. There's been a couple of incidents in the past couple of months that have affected the safety of our students and faculty. So I want to personally thank you for your department assisting the school. I think it's important that we have community partners that are committed to upholding safety in our district, particularly in this day and age. So thank you.
There's not much more of an important task that we have, so appreciate that.
Janet?
Oskaloosa Main Street is still looking for a director, so if anybody is interested, please send those resumes over to the chamber. And then the full chamber event schedule for the summer is out. So if you're interested, go onto the chamber website and you'll find all the information you need.
Okay. Bob?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
I'd like to say also about the Logan has been a great. He's a great fill for Gary Kuchar with the kids. They just love him, and what a great role for him to be in. Dave and I had our meeting with the landfill, and we had 3 bids, and we chose. I would like to remember what the name of the company was, but we chose a bid for our new cell at the landfill. And you can probably see the work on the highway. I believe they're doing soil boring right now, in preparation for the new cell. That's about it for me.
Yep. So we can take a lot more into the landfill than we used to. Now, something we don't talk about much is that when there was a change in management out there, we also, with the new manager, invested into some different equipment to use, also some different techniques. And so stuff that would glaze your eyes over, but at the end of the day, you don't want the trash blowing out on the street, on the highway and that sort of thing. So you cover it with dirt. And then in the morning, you come in and you take that dirt off, and then you go back to putting your garbage down and then running heavy equipment over it to compact it down. What the new manager said was, well, rather than using dirt, how about if we were to use big canvas instead? And so it's a whole lot less time to put that canvas down. It stays on overnight. You roll the thing back up, there's no dirt there. Big deal, you say. It saves you time, that's fine. But it also has an impact on compaction. So if you run heavy equipment on a landfill, the goal that you shoot for is about 1,200 pounds per cubic yard, which is pretty darn heavy for a cubic yard. With the change in technique, you're no longer putting dirt in there, you're compacting just more trash. We're accomplishing about 1,400 pounds per cubic yard. So a significant amount of compaction means your landfill isn't growing taller, and you don't have to open up new cells and spend the money on expanding your landfill that much. So that change in technique bought us about 3 years. We're still having to put another cell in, but we can take our time doing it instead of going really fast. Those are the sort of things that have been really pleasing to me. And then with that then goes the operation costs, that it's just less expensive to operate that way. The last thing I wanted to comment on was I was in attendance at the Mahaska County Board of Supervisors meeting this morning, and I think we had Joe was there as well, and I'm not sure. I sat in the front. Yeah, Bob was there.
I listened in.
Yeah.
So I saw the backs of your head. Good job.
Is it bad when the back of your head is recognizable?
That's where the camera was. I didn't know it was Bob for the longest time.
But one of the presentations made was by the Iowa Department of Transportation. And in my opinion, they did a nice job of expressing that in 2022, December, they finished up a study where they were looking at the economic impact of airports and what they do for the communities they serve. And it's certainly a strong positive to those communities that have those airports. And so I think it confirmed what previous council members have already known, and what we as a city have been pursuing for many years, is that this is a very good thing for the city of Oskaloosa to pursue, and hopefully we can have some success in the future, both from an economic development perspective, but also for serving business needs in the future. So, with that, do we have a motion of adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.